Alright, so what exactly is an old soul? We're gonna find out today.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, what's happening? My name is Sumet Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking about what makes an old soul an old soul. I got called this the other day and something sparked inside of me. I was like, that's so interesting that you think of me that way, because this is what I've always felt, man. It's what I've always felt. And their definition was that I'm wise beyond my years. And I didn't know how to feel about that at first, but then I really received the compliment and I started looking up more things about old souls and what makes them so fascinating. I think it's important for you to recognize what is an authentic, real old soul, as opposed to someone who's struggling with escapism and being stuck in the past and using spiritual jargon and spiritual bypassing to stay in the past and avoid being in the present moment, okay? Using avoidance as the natural strategy, rather than recognizing that you have these unique gifts, these unique talents that you need to share with this world, in this generation, in this timeline. So you, as an old soul, you're empathetic. You feel this deep sense of, I need to give back. I need to leave a legacy. I need to do something here in this incarnation. Like, I feel this pull towards it. Though you understand you have a fear of completely opening up with everyone because of trust, you also really, really crave and value connections. Deep, meaningful connections with people, so that you can meet them less on a superficial level, more on a metaphysical level. For an old soul, they're not here to lead a hedonistic lifestyle. They're here to create a eudaimonic lifestyle, which means long-term happiness. They're here for the love of learning and the depth of learning. They want to learn things and integrate things to the depth of their capacity. They like to go deep into the subjects that they're truly passionate about and pull out the strings of treasure that are hidden within that craft. So if you are like me and you've been around the block and you've experienced a bunch of life and you recognize that, it's time to stop living for generational trauma and start thinking about generational strengths. Stop blaming your ancestors for your shortcomings. Stop using karmic debt as an excuse for you to not step in and actually self-actualize in this incarnation. These little chipmunks in these trees, and that's the noises that you're hearing right now. You are here to see through the illusions of society. You are here to see through all of the separation. You are there to focus on the oneness. And that's why you value connection, because you realize that it's the true nature of reality is through that connection. So you are actually very deeply spiritual, and also you see the bigger picture. You constantly see the bigger picture. You don't zoom in on these small little details. You're not interested in that. You're interested in the vast, the cosmic, the grand, zooming out as well as zooming in. So you have the gift of perspective. You have the gift of perspective and perception. I also feel that the materialism angle is quite interesting, because I used to be quite materialistic, but it was a way for me to actually experience more presence. So in a sense, it was my coping mechanism to deal with feeling good enough and trying to fit in. And so I used to just buy all these clothes. But now I realize, like, evolving through that time, now I realize that, hey, it's not so much about the clothes, but who wears them, right? And I'm a spiritual being wearing clothes at the end of the day. And so I recognize that. So as an old soul, you recognize that you're a spiritual being and you're a human being. Yes, of course, you got to connect with your humanity, but you also recognize that, you know, your teachings, your music, your art, it's going to be known years into the future, where people finally start to recognize that, man, this person was talking about some really, really cool things, and hey, you're a little bit retro future in a sense, where you're going and peering into the edge of the future almost, because of that intuitive or clairvoyant quality of you have a very powerful foresight, right? Very powerful foresight, like you can see things from before. I really like this understanding of like the old. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was a chipmunk in the back. Alvin. Oh yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I just got off of a client session and it was very powerful. So I wanted to share this with you and I hope this resonates. Don't just think you're an old soul because you keep thinking of like ancient Egypt all the time, or like, you know, all of these different reasons. Of course, those are parts of it. Like you will see certain symbols from your past lives and past incarnations come up in this life, but also you'll feel this deep, profound sense of like a reservoir of you digging deeper into the crevice in every crack to find the alchemical gold that is inside. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Upward spiral, gang. Let's get it today. May we never be the same again. May the flow be with you. Flow mistake, the flow in me sees the flow in you. Hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. Let's get it today, hosts.